The cameras weren't supposed to catch this. December 2025. Charlie Woods, 17 years old, steps off a private plane in Orlando. His phone buzzes. He smiles, not the polite smile he uses with reporters. Something else. Something real. Tiger Woods is watching from 30 feet away. His jaw tightens. Because this isn't just about a text message. This is about control. Legacy. And the one thing Tiger can't protect his son from: connection. For months, whispers have been circulating through junior golf circuits, high school hallways, and even the Woods family compound in Jupiter. Charlie's been different. Distracted. Happier. And Tiger? He's been asking questions nobody wants to answer. Tonight, we're going to show you what happens when the world's most controlled athlete loses control of the narrative. When a father's protection becomes a cage. When a 17-year-old falls for someone his dad never approved. This isn't gossip. This is pressure. This is what happens when love meets legacy, when privacy shatters, and when the son of a legend chooses his own path even if it costs him everything. The girl's name? We'll get there. But first, you need to understand why Tiger Woods is terrified. If you've ever felt caught between what your family expects and what your heart wants, leave a comment. Because this story? It's about to get complicated. And while you're here, hit that subscribe button, because what unfolds in the next 20 minutes will change how you see the Woods family forever. Main content. Let's rewind 6 months. April 2025. Charlie Woods is 16, about to turn 17. He's ranked among the top junior golfers in the nation. His swing is smoother than Tiger's at the same age. His mental game? Unshakable. On the surface, he's everything Tiger dreamed of: a successor, a prodigy, a second act. But there's something Tiger didn't plan for. Her name is Madison. We'll call her that to protect her privacy, though sources close to the Woods family confirm she's a student at the same elite academy Charlie attends. She's not a golfer. She's a competitive equestrian, another world entirely. Long blonde hair, quiet confidence, and zero interest in Charlie's last name. That's what got his attention. Because Charlie Woods has grown up in a fishbowl. Every conversation recorded. Every friendship analyzed. Every girl who smiles at him labeled a gold digger before she even says hello. He's been taught to distrust closeness. To keep walls up. To treat relationships like contracts. Madison didn't care about any of that. They met at a fundraiser gala in Palm Beach. Charlie was there with Tiger, shaking hands, playing the role. Madison was there with her parents, bored out of her mind. They ended up at the same dessert table. She asked him if the chocolate mousse was worth the calories. He laughed a real laugh and said he didn't know, his nutritionist didn't let him eat sugar. She handed him her fork. Live a little. That was it. That was the moment. Tiger noticed 2 weeks later. Charlie's phone habits changed first. He used to hand his phone over to Tiger's assistant for daily uploads, swing videos, tournament schedules, media requests. Suddenly, he was keeping it in his pocket. Texting during meals. Smiling at the screen when he thought no one was looking. Tiger didn't panic. Not yet. He asked casual questions. Anyone special at school? Charlie shrugged. Just friends, Dad. But Tiger Woods didn't become the greatest golfer alive by ignoring patterns. He started paying attention. Charlie's practice sessions were still flawless, but his focus had shifted. After every round, he'd check his phone first, before reviewing stats, before talking strategy. He was happier. Lighter. And that terrified Tiger more than any injury or loss ever could. Because Tiger knows what happiness looks like in a young athlete. He knows what it means when someone else becomes more important than the game. He knows because he lost himself once, too. Have you ever seen someone you love change right in front of you and felt powerless to stop it? That's where Tiger is. Watching his son drift toward something he can't control. May 2025. Charlie turns 17. There's a small family celebration at the Jupiter Island estate. Just Charlie, his sister Sam, Tiger, and a few close family friends. No media. No spectacle. Madison sends him a video message. Charlie watches it 3 times in a row, earbuds in, grinning like an idiot. Sam notices. She's older, wiser, and protective of her little brother. She pulls him aside later that night. Who is she? Charlie freezes. What? Come on. You're not that good of an actor. He hesitates. Then shows her a photo. Madison at a horse show, mid-jump, focused and fearless. Sam studies the picture. Does Dad know? Charlie shakes his head. Not yet. You're gonna tell him, right? I don't know how. Because here's the thing, Charlie isn't afraid of Tiger's anger. He's afraid of his disappointment. He's afraid of being told that love is a distraction. That relationships are career killers. That he needs to choose. And deep down, Charlie's terrified he'll choose wrong. June 2025. Junior golf season is in full swing. Charlie wins 2 consecutive tournaments. His game is sharp. His interviews are polished. But behind the scenes, cracks are forming. Madison's parents find out she's been seeing Charlie. They're not thrilled. Not because of who Charlie is, but because of what his life demands. They've seen the tabloids. The pressure. The scrutiny. They don't want their daughter anywhere near that circus. They tell Madison to slow down. She refuses. Charlie finds out through a late-night FaceTime call. Madison's crying. Not because she wants to break up, because she's angry. Angry that everyone else gets to have an opinion about her life. Angry that love has to come with disclaimers and risk assessments. Charlie listens. He doesn't offer solutions. He just listens. And for the first time in his life, he realizes that being Tiger Woods' son means everyone thinks they own a piece of him, including the people who supposedly love him. If you've ever felt like your choices weren't fully yours, you'll understand what comes next. July 2025. Tiger finally confronts Charlie. It happens after a practice round at Medalist Golf Club. Tiger's been watching Charlie's body language all day, the way he checks his phone between holes, the way he zones out during putting drills. They're alone in the clubhouse. Tiger keeps his voice calm. You seeing someone? Charlie doesn't lie. Yeah. Anyone I know? No. Tiger leans back. You serious about her? I think so. Silence. Then Tiger says the thing that changes everything. You know what relationships cost at your age. You've seen what they did to me. Charlie looks up. This isn't about you, Dad. Tiger's eyes narrow. Everything you do is about legacy. You think you can afford distractions right now? You've got college decisions, sponsorship deals, a future that depends on focus. And what if I want more than just golf? Tiger doesn't answer. Because he doesn't have one. He built his entire identity around the game. Sacrificed marriages, friendships, health, all for greatness. And now his son is telling him that maybe, just maybe, greatness isn't enough. This is the moment Tiger realizes he can't protect Charlie from the one thing he fears most, becoming someone different than him. August 2025. Charlie commits to Florida State. The announcement makes headlines. But buried in the decision is something nobody talks about. Madison is staying in Florida too. She's enrolling at a university 2 hours away. Coincidence? Maybe. But people close to Charlie say it factored in. Not the deciding factor, but it mattered. Tiger doesn't comment publicly. Privately, sources say he's frustrated. Stanford was his school. His legacy. Choosing Florida State felt like rejection. But Charlie isn't rejecting his father. He's choosing himself. And that's harder for Tiger to accept than any loss on the course. Have you ever had to choose between honoring someone you love and honoring yourself? That's the impossible position Charlie's in right now. September 2025. Madison's identity leaks online. It starts on a junior golf gossip forum. Someone posts a photo of Charlie and Madison leaving a movie theater in West Palm Beach. Her face is partially visible. Within hours, amateur internet detectives have her name, her school, her Instagram. The comments are brutal. Gold digger. Using him for clout. She's not even that pretty. Madison locks her accounts. Charlie's furious. Tiger's team issues a vague statement about privacy and respect, but the damage is done. Charlie calls Madison that night. She's shaking. Not from fear, from rage. I didn't ask for this, she says. I know. I just wanted to like you. That's it. I didn't want cameras or rumors or strangers deciding if I'm good enough. Charlie doesn't know what to say. Because he's lived with this his entire life. He's numb to it. But watching someone he cares about get torn apart by the same machine that raised him? That's different. That's when he starts to understand what Tiger's been trying to protect him from, not love, but exposure. October 2025. Charlie and Madison take a break. Not a breakup. A pause. Madison needs space. Charlie needs clarity. They agree to focus on their own lives and see what happens. Tiger notices the change immediately. Charlie's quieter. More withdrawn. His game doesn't suffer, if anything, it sharpens. He wins 3 straight tournaments in October. But the smile is gone. Tiger doesn't bring it up. He figures this is proof he was right. Relationships are distractions. Pain is inevitable. Better to end it now than later. But Sam sees through it. She corners Tiger one night after dinner. He's miserable. Tiger shrugs. He's focused. He's empty, Dad. There's a difference. Tiger looks at his daughter. What do you want me to say? That I was wrong? That he should throw away his future for some girl he's known 6 months? Sam doesn't blink. I want you to ask him if he's happy. Not if he's winning. If he's happy. Tiger doesn't respond. Because he doesn't know the answer. And worse, he's not sure he knows the difference anymore. November 2025. Charlie and Madison start talking again. It's slow at first. A text here and there. Then phone calls. Then late-night FaceTimes where they don't talk about golf or horses or pressure, they just talk about nothing. Movies. Music. Stupid jokes. Charlie realizes something. Madison makes him feel normal. Not like Tiger Woods' son. Not like a future PGA star. Just like Charlie. And he spent his entire life not knowing what that feels like. By Thanksgiving, they're back together. Quietly. Privately. No social media posts. No public appearances. Just 2 teenagers trying to figure out how to care about each other in a world that won't let them breathe. Tiger finds out through Sam. She tells him point blank. They're back together. And if you try to stop it, you'll lose him. Tiger sits with that for a long time. Because he knows she's right. December 2025. The leaked photo. Charlie and Madison are at a college football game. Florida State versus Florida. They're in a private suite, surrounded by friends. Someone takes a photo, just a candid shot. Charlie's arm is around her shoulders. She's laughing at something he said. It's innocent. It's sweet. It's real. And it goes viral within minutes. Sports blogs pick it up. Twitter explodes. Golf Twitter dissects every pixel. Entertainment sites run with headlines like, Tiger's son's secret romance exposed. Tiger's phone blows up. His PR team is scrambling. Charlie's phone is off. Because he's sitting in that suite, holding Madison's hand, watching his privacy disintegrate in real time. Tiger calls him that night. Charlie answers. "You okay?" Tiger asks. Charlie hesitates. "Yeah." "You sure?" "Dad, I'm fine." "We're fine." Silence. Then Tiger says something Charlie never expected. "I'm sorry." "For what?" "For not asking sooner. If you were okay. If you were happy." Charlie's throat tightens. "I am, Dad. I really am." Tiger exhales. "Then that's all that matters." And just like that, the war is over. Not because Tiger suddenly approves. Not because the pressure disappears. But because Tiger realizes that control is an illusion. And love, real love, isn't something you manage. It's something you trust. If you've ever had someone finally see you after years of feeling invisible, you know what this moment means. January 2026. Charlie and Madison are still together. They're not hiding anymore, but they're not performing either. They're just living. Tiger doesn't talk about her publicly. But privately, sources say he's softened. He's even met her parents. It's awkward, sure, but it's progress. Charlie's game is still elite. He's preparing for his freshman year at Florida State. Madison's training for collegiate equestrian nationals. They FaceTime every night. They fight sometimes. They make up. They're figuring it out. And Tiger? He's learning to let go. Not of Charlie, but of the version of Charlie he thought he needed to create. Because the truth is, Charlie was never going to be Tiger 2.0. He was always going to be Charlie. And maybe that's enough. Maybe that's better. February 2026. Present day. Charlie posts a photo on Instagram. It's him and Madison at a beach in Jupiter. The caption is simple: "Here's to the people who choose to stay." Tiger likes the post. It's a small gesture. But it says everything. Because this story isn't about rebellion or scandal or secrets. It's about a son becoming his own person. A father learning to trust. And a girl who saw past the name and chose the boy underneath. The media will keep digging. The gossip will keep swirling. But inside the Woods family, something's shifted. Tiger's not trying to control the narrative anymore. He's trying to understand it. And Charlie? He's not trying to escape his legacy. He's trying to live alongside it. That's the real story. Not the leak. Not the drama. But the quiet, messy, beautiful work of figuring out who you are when the world already decided who you should be. If that resonates with you, if you've ever had to choose yourself over expectation, then you understand why this matters. And if you want to keep following stories like this, stories that go deeper than headlines, hit that subscribe button. Not for the algorithm, but because some stories deserve to be told right.